Hey YouTube, this is Felicia with Bible Scraps, and I hope you all are doing well, no matter where you are in God's part of the world. It's a lovely morning in my neck of the woods, and even more lovelier because I got in my order from Adorn-it for the Dianna Marcum stamps. So that's what I'm going to be sharing in this video, as well as some chit chat. Now, you guys, I love a mason jar. I'm a mason jar girl. And I think these were released last month. We're August now, or in June. I don't remember. But I love a mason jar. And it's all about the jars and strawberries. Now, these stamps did not come from the recipe club. These came from the other. You know, it's confusing shopping with Adorn-it because there's so many different sites. But these were not a part, they did not come from the recipe club. So anyway, take a look at all of, oh my goodness, I'm just going to lay them out because they're adorable. You got your recipes, and that's what Dianna Marcum is known for. If you don't know, she's a renowned illustrator. Her stamps were mass-produced in the 90s. This is one of her stamps here. They were mass-produced in red rubber on wood block. This one comes from it says 92 or 96, but they come from the 90s. Well, she came out of hibernation, and in May, through Adorn-it, launched a line of stamps, and she's bringing back some yesteryear stamps, which this rhubarb blueberry jam, that's from yesteryear. The strawberry is a new one. The chocolate chip is a new one. This jar, I think, might be new as well. But take a look at these jars. Oh, I'm loving these designs, you all. This jar is from yesteryear. This one might be a new one. The cool thing about shopping yesteryear, you don't know what's out there. So I don't know of a catalog of Dianna Marcum's stamps. So it's always a hunt. It's always a thrilling mystery to come across a new design. But I believe this one is new. This one is yesteryear. I've seen that one, and I believe the apple salad from yesteryear is created with this stamp here. But this one may be a new one. And this one, I just love this one because, like many of you, I have jars in this shape in my craft room, and I couldn't help myself because I'm a jar girl, and hers, because she monopolized the whole recipe design stamp type thing. But she has that country influence, that home spun, that home warm, warmth feeling that reminds you of your grandma. Definitely reminds me of my grandma who passed away. My homespun grandma died last year. But anyway, the jars, these sweet jars. Oh, and this cute wonky tag. But I love her style, just like many of you, because it reminds us of a time that's bygone. These designers today, they're not creating like this. So we really can't find images like this. So I'm so happy she came out of hibernation, and we now have access to affordable stamps, because many of you know her stamps, the wood block stamps, they're a hot commodity. They're rare. They're going for hundreds of dollars, though ever since her line has launched, there's been a decrease, thank God, in the price of the wood block stamps. But some of the wood block stamps, depending on the designs, can still go for a pretty penny. Well, this is not red rubber, and you guys know I'm a red rubber girl. I love my wood block. They're photopolymer. They're the best next thing. But I still hold true that her recipe stamps, they deserve superior quality. They need to be at least offered in rubber, right? I prefer rubber on a block so they can sit on a shelf. That's how I feel about her stamps. And I couldn't wait to play with this one because, once again, I have jars in my craft room and sticker, because I'm a vintage sticker lover. I took a sticker from Precious Moments. I think that says 1992. and placed a sticker there. I'm not done with this. I will change the lid out, but isn't that cute, you all? What a cute tag. Oh, I just love it. So I love these designs, you all. I cannot wait to play with more of these jars. We all love the recipes. You have your strawberry jam here. No one does it like Dianna Marcum, with a recipe inside of a strawberry. I would love to have this strawberry by itself too. That's a nice strawberry. And then you have your chocolate chip cookie recipe inside of a cookie jar. I mean, I would love to have the cookie jar by itself as well. And then you have your jars. This one says peach preserves. I actually can, and I do make peach jelly peach preserves. And then I never heard of rhubarb, but this, once again, is from yesteryear. And then you have just a mixture. I'm missing something. Hold on. Okay, this right here. The cookie stamp, recipe stamp, and the cookie stamp is what launched it all. I think this came out in May. It wasn't part of the recipe club, though. But yeah, this is what started. All right, you guys, I got to talk about this. Oh, and I hate to talk about this. And I hate to say what I'm going to say. But if you caught my other video, I talked about butts. I love these, you know, designs, butt. And I reserved this butt, thinking that it was only a part of the recipe club. But after receiving these items that's not a part of the recipe club, it confirms, and it is clear to me, that Dianna Marcum's products are shipped with absolutely no packaging. And that's shocking to me. I hate to say what I'm about to say, but you guys, these stamps look like they're hot off the press from AliExpress. Because if you ever order stamps from AliExpress, at least the ones I'm aware of, they come just like this. They don't come with any formal, any official packaging. And packaging is very, very important. And it's not about going green. It's not about saving the world. Let me show you guys. Having the proper, like this is Peachy Keen. They also came out of hibernation, just like Dianna Marcum. They came out of retirement, and they're back at it, offering us some new designs as well as yesteryear designs. You guys, this is what I'm talking about. You know, this looks homemade to me, so it's not difficult. And when I say homemade, I don't mean like inferior. It's a quality piece of paper, but it's something that can be easily created. Something that's simple. And you know, when you have something like this, it lets you know the name of the company. It lets you know what's in the packaging, these 3 stamps. But on the back, look, it says, "Welcome to the wonderful world of transparent stamping." It talks about the quality of the product, but it's a guide. If you don't know how to stamp, if you don't know how to clean, you have information pertaining to that. We did not get anything. It's as if the assumption is made, you know how to stamp, you know how to take care of your stamps, you know how to clean your stamps. There's absolutely no information given. You guys, this literally came just like this in this envelope. No order form, no anything. Very generic and unofficial. That is not acceptable to me. That's not acceptable to me. It's not acceptable in today's time, and to pay a premium. These stamps by itself, like this one stamp, costs between $15 to $18. So we are not getting a discount when we order these stamps. This one cost more. I don't remember how much it was, but it's a larger set, so it's expected to cost more. But these recipe stamps, they're between $15 to $18. We are paying a premium. How come Adorn-it didn't do this brand justice and offer an illustration and identification card? What is the name of these stamps? We don't even know, because it's so generic. Though written down here it says Adornit.com, Dianna Marcum, made in USA. That is it. There's no name to this stamp. If I wanted to resell a stamp, I might not get the value that it's worth because it lacks. People, this is how important identification is. Let me give you this example. Well, first, let me talk about if you resell an expensive pair of shoes, you better have that box. Because if you don't have the box, then it calls into question the authenticity of the pair of shoes. The box adds to the resale value because in part it authenticates that the shoes are not knockoffs, that they're the genuine, the real thing. If you want to resell an expensive purse, you better have those tags because those tags authenticate that it's real. We don't have anything to authenticate this. We don't have anything to differentiate from the stamps that AliExpress will produce if they haven't already done so. We know that they have counterfeit Dianna Marcum stamps already. Once again, these stamps look like they're hot off the press from AliExpress. How do we differentiate between the two? Their stamps might be a little smaller, but to a person who's inexperienced, to a person who don't know, they just don't know. They just don't know. Let's see if I can find my train of thought. My husband just walked in. He's leaving for work, so he needed his goodbye kiss. And he needed a folder. But the point is, look, I feel embarrassed to have to ask for this because this is just expected. You don't expect to receive stamps, not in today's time, without any packaging. You just don't expect it. And I feel embarrassed to state the obvious. We need it. And I shouldn't have to explain why we need it. We paid for this. When we paid full price for these stamps, and we are paying a premium and some, we just expect to get this. Once again, we need it for the reasons I've already stated. There's no names to these stamps. I mean, you cannot get more generic than this. You know, I feel like I was robbed of an experience. Like many of you, I waited in anticipation for these stamps to come out, but I tell you, I am underwhelmed. For this to ship with no order form, no nothing. Nothing from Adorn-it, nothing from Dianna Marcum. They literally just came just like this. So Adorn-it, this is what we need. And once again, I just feel like I shouldn't have to ask because that's the status quo, right? But Adorn-it, they set a record. This is a low right here. And I hope other companies don't follow suit. I hope this is not a trend. I hope this is not about going green. No, we can't go green. And to my knowledge, Adorn-it didn't say that. But no. We need this. We deserve this. We paid for this. And these are important too. Several years ago, I had this realization because I used to throw away my packaging. I would get rid of cards like this. But several years ago, I had a realization, no, Felicia, you don't want to get rid of it. This is valuable. This is ephemera, number one, right? This is too cute to get rid of. I can turn this into a journaling spot, add this in my journal. But for me now, because I live in yesteryear, and I'm so happy when I pull out something from the early 2000s, and it's still in its original packaging. I got the name of it. I got the year. That's important for me today. So I keep all of my packaging. Let me pull out something, if I can, real fast. Like Tim Holtz, his items. This is dusty dirty, you all. It is what it is. It's going to be what it be. Now, this is not a good example. Wait, it is. Is it? This card here. Uh-oh, I'm tearing it. But, you know, I could turn that into a tag. That's heavyweight cardstock. We repurpose a lot of our packaging in many different ways. But despite all that, we paid for this. We deserve to have this. And we need to have it. A couple months ago, I purchased a clear stamp, a photopolymer stamp from McCurry. It was the only stamp that I found on the web. So it was a rare stamp. And later that night, I began to have doubts because the images of the pictures the seller had posted kept coming in my mind. Because, you know, AliExpress, they steal pictures from Instagram and Facebook and wherever, and they list the pictures with their counterfeit items. So I thought, I'm thinking that stamp is a counterfeit. So I reached out to the seller, told her my concerns, and told her if it's fake, if it's from AliExpress, I don't want it. Cancel my order. She reassured me that she personally purchased the stamp from a reputable company. So I told her, go ahead and send my stamp out then. I believed her. Now when she sent my stamp, she sent it in the original packaging. For some reason, she didn't have the original packaging listed in any of the pictures that she posted. But that just reconfirmed to me that I received a legitimate item. I don't support AliExpress with their thievery. And I don't want to unintentionally support them. So, you know, we need an informational guide. All right. Okay. Also, I do have a suggestion for Adorn-it because I believe in being solution focused. But first, I want to clear up a couple things that I said in my other video. Let's see. Let me grab this. This is a huge but for me concerning Adorn-it. Okay, once again, and shopping with Adorn-it is confusing because they have these different sites. You're here, you're there, you're everywhere, and it's most confusing. I got free shipping because my order was over $70, so it qualified for free shipping. But let me come to this stamp here. This stamp was debuted in May. That's when Dianna Marcum's line was launched through Adorn-it. This was not a part of the Recipe Club. The Recipe Club products ship for free, but the other products don't. I wanted to order this when it was released. And when I went to go order it, and this is one correction that I'm making. In my last video, I stated that Adorn-it charges between $9.50 to $10 to ship one stamp. The actual shipping price is $8.75. So I correct myself. It's not $9.50, it's not $10, it's $8.75. But Adorn-it, that is still exploitation. The recipe stamps come in an envelope that looks just like this. And the recipe stamp looks just like this. Adorn-it charges $8.75 to ship something that only cost them, and this is my second correction, it only cost them a 84-cent stamp to ship this. In my last video, I stated the stamp cost about $1.25. The stamp cost 84 cents. It's a 2-ounce stamp. No tracking, no real handling, because you just put this inside of an envelope, but yet they charge $8.75. Well, you know what? You're going to pay that price to ship in this large priority mail envelope. But my point is, that's exploitation. They charge $8.75 to ship us, this one stamp, and it costs them 84 cents. And they don't have to go to the post office. You just pop this in a mailbox or give it to your postal person that comes. No tracking, no nothing. Adorn-it needs to change that. So that's why I did not buy the stamp when it was released in May, because I just refused to be taken advantage of. And I didn't mention this in my last video, but at that time I did reach out to Adorn-it, and I got a response about, I forgot what they said. But you guys, that's an astronomical price. And there is someone who's, I guess, doing damage control on comments stating that this is reasonable because that's what everybody else is charging. In so many words, the shipping is reasonable. No, you cannot convince me that charging $8.75 to ship one stamp is reasonable. That's taking advantage. That, in my opinion, is exploitation. And that, coupled with not getting any discounts, because they tell us that they're giving us the best price available, but paying full price for for an item and not getting what's reasonable, you know, this whole experience for me, I was excited, but knowing that this is what I'm going to get, it leaves me at the crossroads, right? I'm at the crafty crossroads, and I hate to be there. I really hate. Okay, I'm going to reserve that for a little later. Adorn-it do have a website. Yeah, they have an official website, and they have Dianna Marcum's items on the website. I don't know if they have everything, but I perused the website, and I saw that there's other designers. And the point I'm getting at, okay, let me just give this example about Adorn-it. Adorn-it, they got their own brand. They sell different things, like paper crafting type stuff. And they package their things with their brand packaging. There's another designer. Her items are shipped in a pizza box. I don't mind paying $8.75 if I'm going to get a personalized, customized experience. But for the recipe stamp, if you order the one, it comes very generic. If you order this, it comes very generic. Once again, not even with the order form. So my whole anticipation, it just continues to go downhill because I'm not getting what I paid to get. I feel like I'm left to feel like, because of Dianna Marcum's popularity, because of her notoriety, because of the demand for her stamps, I feel like Adorn-it feels like they can just give us a substandard experience, substandard customer service, because you have individuals willing to pay hundreds of dollars for her stamps. So just give us whatever. We'll pay for it. We'll take it. We won't say anything because we'd rather just, we just don't care because we'd rather, it doesn't matter. We just want her designs. But Adorn-it, that is not so. At least that is not how I feel. I am highly disappointed. I feel undervalued. I feel disrespected. To send out this to me and you're charging me, full price, this is disrespectful. Let me offer, because I do like to be solution focused, but I also believe we need to be honest, and I'm not one to sugarcoat. I held off my reservations concerning the packaging because, once again, I thought that this would be different, and I was wrong. But here's one suggestion for Adorn-it, right? I'm a part of Mrs. Grossman's sticker club. Yay! Because I have fallen in love with vintage stickers all over again. Many of you caught a series of videos I shared several years ago. I found a boatload of vintage stickers and I shared that with you. I made a sticker book, and yeah, I'm a kid again. I'm a kid from the 80s when it was all about stickers. So when I learned about Mrs. Grossman's sticker club, I had to join. And I look forward every month to receiving my stickers from Mrs. Grossman's sticker club. Number one, take a look at the envelope it comes in. This is so Mrs. Grossman. These are all stickers. You guys, this is a personalized, customized envelope from Mrs. Grossman herself. Now, I have to give it to Adorn-it, at least for the recipe club. If you just receive the one stamp, and once again, I cannot find that stamp for the life of me. And where's my craft envelope? I don't know where it is. I give it to Adorn-it. It's a plain white envelope, but at least they have a design from Dianna Marcum on the envelope, right? I give them credit for that. I also give them credit because I believe they did a real good job when it comes to the marketing of her products in their videos. I've watched their several videos from the last several months launching the new stamps. They're in the kitchen, they're baking, they're following the recipe, they're canning, they're making cookies, and they do a really good job at promoting and marketing her items. It's just when it comes to the personal user experience, the execution of that's where they fail greatly. So I've been all excited, you know, watching the videos, this and that. But when they come to my door, that's when I'm like, okay, my zealousness has ended. But I'm excited to receive my stickers from Mrs. Grossman. I'm excited to see this customized envelope that becomes ephemera. You see that this is all ragged. I'm not going to do that in the future. I'm going to take my time and open up this so I don't have all that. But then again, that's art right there, right? If somebody famous had did that, it'd be worth a whole lot of money. But little on me, no name Felicia. But you can best believe I'm not going to get rid of this envelope. Why? Because it comes from Mrs. Grossman, and I'm a part of the sticker club. You guys get where I'm getting at? Are you feeling me? Are you reading my thoughts? Do you know where I'm going? For those of us who are a part of an exclusive Dianna Marcum recipe club. Yeah, we need the experience. Okay, let me open this up, right? Let me pull out the stickers. So these are the stickers. Okay, they're in a basic, like Ziploc sleeve type bag. You know what? And I'm okay with that. How else would I expect to receive them? They didn't have to put them inside of this packaging. Now, we didn't get nothing. Okay, you guys know that already. But at least they put them inside of an envelope. But you know what? There's more. Because once again, these stickers, they come from Mrs. Grossman. Voila. Every month, there's a letterhead greeting from Mrs. Grossman herself. Now, I don't even know if she's real. And if she's real, if she's alive. But I feel like this came from Mrs. Grossman's desk. That she actually sat down and typed this up. And she said, yippee! Summer is here. Summer has always been special to us out here in sunny California. Yes, she's a Cali girl just like I am. So I'm feeling much more special. But you guys, it didn't take much to create this computer generated, you know, letterhead. But they make us feel special by giving us this greeting every single month from Mrs. Grossman. Now there is more. Oh, there is more. I tell you, Mrs. Grossman, she values the customer's experience. She wants us to feel special. She wants us to feel that VIP treatment because after all, we are recipients of Mrs. Grossman's Sticker Club. Voila. Look at that. Every single month, we get a different postcard. This is a real postcard that you can use. And look what it states. I'm a member of Mrs. Grossman's Sticker Club. Oh, y'all, I got something that y'all don't have if you are not a part of Mrs. Grossman's Sticker Club. You don't have this. Nah. But I got bragging rights. This is a collectible. Maybe not right now, but watch, 5-10 years from now, it's going to be people on eBay looking to buy these because they're collectibles in the making. It's ephemera. Take a look at my yesteryear authentic scrapbook turned junk journal. I added a card. This card came from May. It's a journaling spot, right? I mail myself mail. I'll be mailing myself a Mrs. Grossman's sticker or Mrs. Grossman's postcard. I'm going to do it when I'm out of town. I can mail this to one of you all. But this is ephemera. This is important. The only people that have this are those a part of the club. And you know, this envelope here, this becomes not just ephemera, but it becomes scrapbooking paper. And I could cut this out, the Mrs. Grossman Sticker Club, and turn that into a sticker. That's important for my journal page, for my scrapbook. And look, it only costs 73 cents to ship this. And I forget how much it costs to be a part of this club. It's less than 20 bucks. This is so special to me. Number one, it's worth it. It's affordable. I don't feel like I'm being taken advantage of or being robbed. And then the experience. As a customer, I feel valued. I feel like they want my service and they appreciate my service. Unlike the way I feel with Adorn-it. I just feel, and I could be wrong with the way I'm thinking, but what else do I have to judge it on except for the shipping and the lack of packaging? How else can I judge their company? This is my experience. Now, my suggestion is this. Dianna Marcum, you know what? Hold on. Well, she's into the recipes, right? And we love her style because, once again, there's no designer out there that I know of that's creating this homespun warmth, right? So happy to have her. But she is into recipes. Now, you're looking at a yesteryear. Look at that gingerbread house. I love me a gingerbread. Okay. Adorn-it can do this. For the club recipients, how about sending us out a set of recipe cards every month? And when I say a set, I mean maybe 4. But this is the twist. Customers get different recipe cards, blank cards. Let's say every month there's 4, different recipe cards sent out. It would be so fun to swap those recipe cards with crafty buddies, right? It would be so fun to swap out recipes. But this is taking me, and I'm so excited at the thought, at the prospect, because once again, I come from the 80s, and then the 80s, it was all about stickers and completing the collection and swapping stickers and the fan club experience. If you were a fan club member, like your favorite singer, you got a poster, you got a t-shirt, you got a pen, you got something that made you feel special. You got something exclusive. Well, I think it's perfect to offer recipe cards. And this is just one idea, but I think it's perfect to offer, recipe cards that we can swap out. I know I would be excited about swapping with someone and having, getting the whole collection. It don't take much to appease us. But you know what? That's something that's just expected anyway. Especially when you are launching someone of Dianna Marcum's caliber. I just don't feel like she's been done justice. I know as a customer, this is an injustice. I feel like it should have been a red carpet experience. We can't take this time back. We waited with anticipation and excitement. I was a part of that, so I know that to be true. And I feel robbed. It should have been a red carpet experience, but it wasn't. And this is what Adorn-it needs to do. They have the capability to provide packaging. As a customer, I want my retroactive packaging for all of the stamps that I have purchased, because once again, that's what I paid for. I don't remember ever hearing a disclaimer. I don't remember ever hearing, definitely never read that these stamps would come packageless. You just don't expect that. It's their reasonable service to provide packaging and identification informational cards. So I want to receive mine retroactively. I want the shipping to be corrected. Charge actual shipping. If you want to charge a little bit more for handling, then just be fair about it. I don't know of any other companies out there who charge outrageous shipping. Not even small Etsy shop owners. As a matter of fact, their shipping is cheaper than what it could be. So there's really no excuse concerning that. Give us fair shipping. Make it affordable. If a person who's not a part of the recipe club and they want to order a single stamp, make it affordable. Give us packaging. And for the recipe club recipients, why not make us give us that VIP, that exclusive experience? Why not give us a little something to definitely make up for the service we've gotten thus far? Now, you guys, I'm at the crafty crossroads because I'm highly disappointed. Once again, I feel undervalued, I don't feel appreciated, and I feel taken advantage of. And that really speaks to my consciousness. And being at the crafty crossroads, what does that mean? You know, I struggle. I struggle with, as much as I love these stamps, I struggle with, do I want to continue to buy them? Here's the thing. Here's the conflict. I want to support Dianna Marcum, but I don't want at this time to support Adorn-it. Now, these issues are fixable, and I hope that Adorn-it, they value the customer experience, the evaluation, and they take heed to these things. So this is where I stand right now. I'm going to give Adorn-it a chance to fix this because it's fixable. You guys, I want to be excited about receiving my stamps every month. I want to be excited about using my stamps. Our crafty space, that's a feel good. This is our happy place. This is our happy space. But I'm not happy right now, and I just don't know how to fake it. I don't know how to wear a mask. I don't know how to sugarcoat. So I'm going to give Adorn-it a chance to fix this because I don't want to continue to be robbed from this experience. I am thankful for Dianna Marcum and her designs in the market today because once again, we just don't have this. There aren't any designers out there creating like this. This comes from Dianna Marcum's soul. This is what is in her. You can't manufacture this. You either got it or you don't. And she obviously has it. But I need Adorn-it to fix this. So in the spirit of compromise, I'm going to continue to be a part of the club. I'm going to continue to buy those stamps that I like. I'm going to wait a little bit to see if Adorn-it, if they fix this, if they rectify and remedy this. But in the spirit of compromise, what I'm not going to do is link the products. I support Dianna Marcum, but I don't support Adorn-it. Not right now. And they're partnered together. But for my own sake and peace of mind, I just cannot support a company that don't value me as a customer. And with that being said, I do want to thank you all for watching. As always, blessings.